come on in, come on in. Thank you all so much for being here. Happy Friday. We are going to cook tonight. For anybody new here, hi, I'm Maggie, your substitute teacher. I would like to welcome you to yet another struggle cooking class where I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I'm just a mom and a home cooker, sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. So I saw something come up in YouTube today. I like to recreate social media recipes. We're going to call it a cabbage pancake. I have no idea what it is. Have I ever made this before? No. Has that ever stopped me? No. But I have the ingredients on hand, so I want to try and recreate it with you all. It's probably something like a quiche, but we're going to try. So it's going to be like a vegetarian option. I know we have some people that don't eat meat. You all know I love I love to eat meat, but I love to give you all ideas of different recipes you can make. So we're going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. However, if you prefer to watch quietly from the clouds and you know who you are, y'all are always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All right, so let's start over here on IG. I see Adrenarine. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Material Girl. I'm material. I'm material. I'm material. Mm, mm, Okay, I'm old. Hello, Evan Almighty. Hello, Abram Jones. Evan Almighty. I wonder if you're the one I know from when the boys were in Boy Scouts. Thank you all so much for being here on TikTok. Hello on, I'm sorry, on Instagram, TikTok. I see Big Mama 45. Hello, Chicken 71, Jesse Otis, Tangela, Musketeer, Marilyn, Inspirational, Francine. Riri, Get Fun, Nate, Jackie, Linda, Cynthia, Al, Tesleen, User, Marion, Phyllis, Carolyn, Queen, James, Kat, aka Diva, Marcella, and Marion. Hello, good evening, sweetheart. Glenda Hawkins and Pearlie Newman. Thank you all so much for being here. Material Girl, you like my dancing? I know, right? Hello, over here we've got Jurgen. Shout out to Jurgen. Across the pond, he says, good morning, everyone, because I guess it's morning time in Germany. Good morning to you, kind sir. We got Tasha Arnett. She says, ooh, I finally caught you live, Miss Maggie. Hello, my dear. I do stream every day. If you all are new here, it's about 50-50, 50% food content, 50% femininity content. I'm in Atlanta, so I usually stream like dinner time, East Coast, but I'm doing something a little bit later tonight. And then I will see you all maybe in the chat on Kevin Samuel's stream. We got Lisa White in the house. Hello, my dear. Thank you for my flowers. We got Coco Rose in the house. Happy Friday. Vonnie Young is here. And Juanita is here. Well, hopefully you're doing happy Friday to you. Hopefully it gets better. All right, everybody. So let's go ahead and clean off the counters, wash my hands, and then we're just going to recreate this recipe with the ingredients that we have. I'll make a couple modifications. We're going to prep some vegetables. We're going to do a little bit on the stovetop skillet, and then it goes in the oven for a few minutes. So I don't know. We'll see if I like it. If not, you will know. All right, let's clean off the counters. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for being here. I absolutely love cooking for you. All right, so we always start with clean counters and clean hands so y'all don't talk about me. No, that way if we have kitchen snacks fall, I can eat them guilt-free because I like the snacks. Clearly, it's a problem, right? All right. So let me get my YouTube out. I did put the link in the description. You all can take a look at it and let me know if you've ever seen anything like this before. Hello, Thigh Baby, and hello, Chef Boy. We got an actual chef in the house, not me. All right. So I'm just going to play it without sound. It's one of those cooking videos that is just set to music, and then there's the words on the screen, some in English and some in German. Hey, Jurgen, this might be your people, so you can watch and let us know. I'll be following the English instructions, but that's one thing that brings us all together. We love to eat. Jurgen says it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get started. So I always like to give credit to the recipe creator. So this says Essen Recipes. You all can see that, and I did tag in the description. All right, so let's replay this from the beginning. All right, so We're going to put olive oil in a pan, but we need to do some prepping first. So I'm going to get an onion. Now, it looks like she is using, oh, y'all can't see. Looks like she is using a white onion. I have a red onion in the fridge, so I'm just going to use that. So I'll just pause it and we'll get the cutting board out and we're going to cut up the red onion. I'm just tossing this together with some ingredients that I have. Molly Wood says, good golly, Miss Molly. Hello, dear. And we'll see how it comes out. All right, so let's get chopping. You could probably use white onion, yellow onion, I don't know, maybe even green onion in a pinch. So y'all know ingredients are expensive. I'm gonna fall over. Ingredients are expensive, so we want to use what we have and not waste. Okay, so the recipe says 1 onion, so I have kind of like a sad half of a red onion. So we're gonna salvage this. So I'm probably gonna scale it down by half. You can always do that with your recipes. You can scale it up or scale it down. I'm just cooking for me. Marcus will be here this weekend. Y'all know I'm a boy mom. The boys live with their dad, so maybe I'll be cooking for him. So you all will get to see Swim Shady. He's going to the pool and going to do his workouts. All the stuff that 16-year-olds do. Okay, so let's see. You know, it's starting to look a little bit sad, but we're not gonna toss it out. I'm just gonna cut off the side that's exposed to the air, and then we'll just dice it up. All right. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't know what everybody's favorite kind of onion is, but you know, when this stuff gets exposed to air, it starts to oxidize and brown. It's not the end of the world, but you know, we all eat with our eyes, so just gonna take some of that off. You could probably still use it if you wanted to. All right, so let's go ahead and dice this up. I don't know, I like sometimes the like simple repetitive motions, they just soothe me, right? We all need something that calms us down. I do work in tech, so I'm in spreadsheets and all kind of stuff all day. But anyway, this is my happy place and I'm glad y'all are here. Hello, Victoria is here. Hello, Ari Shell is here. Jürgen says red onions are the best. Let me know what you all like. I do like red onions because they're mild. I like the color. My mom is a retired home economics teacher, home science, and she says our plates should always have at least 3 different colors. So I like that about red onion. You can eat it raw. It's not as pungent, so you could eat it raw, like in a salad or burger. We're gonna saute it up. Take this piece off. We're gonna saute it up. All right, so let's get this. Clearly, I don't have like perfect knife skills. We are gonna cook this, so I just wanna get it kind of small enough so that when we put it in the pan with a little bit of oil, we're gonna cook them until they get translucent. So if I'd have kept it together, it'd have been better. How's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody having for dinner? Are you cooking? Are you ordering in? Are you going out? It's March 1st. It's a new month. So I like the chopping and the prep, but if you have more money than time, you can buy a lot of this stuff already cut up. If you have more time than money, or you just, you know, like to do some of the basics yourself, you can do it this way. Coco Rose says, cooking is so calming. You made pasta from scratch today and it made my senses happy. I agree with you. I mean, food just brings so many memories, and you know, some of y'all are new. I started my channel to keep myself accountable on this health and wellness journey and just trying to come up with recipes that I want to eat, you know, using the ingredients that I have to eat. I am your substitute teacher because I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. But I always tell y'all, if you can have the full flavor, have some for me. Hello, Kodabe. Hello, Saucier. And hello, King. Linda says, I'll take all the onions. Yes, ma'am. Green onions, red onions, yellow onions. I'm in Atlanta. We got Vidalia onions in the South. I'm an onion fan too. If I'm going to do raw onions, then I like red and green because it's not tearing me up. But I love them sauteed on a steak or on a burger. We got Richard in the house. He says homemade sloppy joes and a pineapple dump cake. That sounds amazing. Shout out to Richard, our pampered chef consultant. I bought these knives from him and they are doing the job very, very nicely. And I believe this was gifted to me, the cutting board, but it is a Pampered Chef cutting board. So Richard, feel free to drop your page if y'all need any Pampered Chef items. Richard is definitely the one to ask about all of that stuff. Okay, so we're almost done. And then let me go ahead and I think she's just going to put this in the oil. I'll turn a little bit of sound on. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and put these in the pan and cook them down. So I will move this over and we'll get the cooktop. She's using olive oil. Olive oil is great. I'm going to try and stay strict on my plan, and I've been approved to have MCT oil. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it because it has a low smoke point. So it's just like, you know, stuff gets kind of smoky and it's like, ugh. But let's see if we can make this work. All right. I think it's good enough. Good enough. Yes. Ooh, Lisa had a Greek salad with salmon. Oh, that sounds so good. All right, everyone. Let us move this over. Yes, y'all check out Richard Boggs and get any cookware items that you need. I'm draining a little bit. Hello, Rainier. Richard says, did you know if you wear contacts, onions don't make you cry? I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know. I guess because it's like a little barrier, you know, from your actual eyes and the tear ducts and all of that. Okay, so let's move this over. We're gonna get the cooktop out. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it, but if you all are actually going to make this recipe, she has it in the description. So you will need, well, let's see if we like it first, right? Let's, you know, so you'll need, I don't know if y'all can see that, 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 medium onion. This was like half of a large onion, so I'm just gonna go with that. And we'll eyeball the olive oil because I'm gonna use MCT oil. So let's plug this up. Now, she is using a very nice non-stick pan. I'm going to be using these, I don't know, maybe it's one of those as seen on TV. But y'all know I usually use the Tasty Cookware For You, the non-stick. But this recipe does have to go in the oven for a little bit, so I probably need to preheat it because I haven't done that yet. You know those cooking shows where everything's kind of ready and perfect and done in advance? This is not that. Y'all see me figuring it out with y'all. Hello, E. Capone is here. He says, hola, Maggie. Can't wait to travel with you. We are going to have another Maggie meetup. We got a couple of them coming up. Let's see. April, since we're in March, let me make sure I let you all know. We've got the Maggie Lou meetup coming up the first week of April. Any of y'all who are in Atlanta, if you want to come and have an outing with me, Lucy E. Capone, and lots of other ladies and gents. You can go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com for the details. We'll have bottomless sangria, 9 rounds of appetizers, so you can get your tickets if you want to join us, just a casual affair. And then November, we'll celebrate my birthday with our 2nd annual Maggie Meetup Cruise. So can't wait to see everybody. And Richard says, yes, it's the center of the eye that gets irritated and contacts cover that. Who knew? All right, so let's turn this on. I'm going to do like a medium low, and I'm going to eyeball the oil. All right, so this is what I'm going to use. This is MCT coconut oil. I lost the top. It's somewhere. So I'm just going to kind of put like that much. And I like to move it around to coat it. Probably don't have to, but this is what I'm using. The recipe says olive oil. All right. So let's let that heat up. All right. 1 second. Onions got me draining a little bit. So once the oil starts moving on its own, once it starts dancing around the pan, we're good to go. Well, that's how I do it. So let's go ahead and put our onions in here, and it says cook them until they're translucent. Make sure y'all can see. And I'll turn the brightness down. All right. Jürgen, you keep me honest. I believe that's in German. So I'm just going to scrape up all these onions. And again, remember our cutting board has two sides. This side with the groove, get into the groove, is for anything that has liquid, like lemon, tomato, chicken, so it doesn't run on your counter. And then the flat side is for stuff that doesn't leak. All right. So I missed some pieces, but we're just going to let this cook down. Hello, Sammy. All right, smells good. Make sure everybody can see. Okay, so let's stir this up. So I think it says just cook it for about 5 minutes. Richard, thank you. Just a ruler set. He says hair looks amazing. Thank you. I'm taking some pictures tomorrow, so Friday is my shampoo day. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So I am going to skip this step. So you all can see after the onion, she's going to grate a carrot. I don't have carrots, plus I don't usually eat carrots. So I'm going to skip this part. You could, if you wanted to, absolutely. Hello, Jared. Hello, Terrence. Hello, Hakeem. You could absolutely do carrot. What I would probably do is like the red cabbage, you know, so you get that color. Because if you're doing white onion, then you're not going to have a lot of color. But I was thinking, since I'm doing this red onion, we kind of have that. And then next, she's going in and shredding her cabbage. So if you have a head of cabbage, hello, Jared. Thank you for the compliment. If you have a head of cabbage, you can absolutely shred it up nicely like she does. Let me show y'all what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a shortcut. So you all can see our onions are starting to soften a little bit, but they're not there yet. So let's let them keep going. Hello, Vaughn. They're starting to sweat and get a little bit silky and shiny. That's a good thing. Okay. If you have a head of cabbage, then you can shred it up the way that she did and put it in here. But I love to give you all shortcuts. This is an easy vegetable swap. So this is angel hair coleslaw. So this is just shredded cabbage that you can buy. This one is just the cabbage. You can buy the one that's like with the carrots and everything else in there. So I was like, you know what, why not just toss this in? Thank you for the hearts. Why not just toss this in and save myself, you know, having to shred? So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so I didn't time it, but I think it's been about 5 minutes. Our onions are kind of soft. We haven't put anything in here but just onions and oil. So let's watch and see what she does. She's got her carrots in there and the onion. Now the cabbage is going in. All right. And then I think it says fry for another 10 to 12 minutes. Okay. So this is what we have. Hello, Johnny. Thank you so much for being here. On her recipe, we'll see how much coleslaw. This is like half a bag. I'm just eyeballing it, y'all, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the whole thing. Whenever you buy these bags, like salads and stuff, you know, as soon as you open them, they start to brown. So I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and use this up. I'm gonna take out some of the big pieces. Even the machines miss a little bit. All right, so let's do 10 minutes. All right. We need to season it. All right. So let's see what it says here. I'm gonna get the seasonings out that we need. We need oregano. We need paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and dry parsley. Oh, we got Roundtree in the house. How are you? Everybody say hi to Mike. I went to high school with Mike. Shout out to the drummers. Shout out to the band nerds everywhere. Y'all see me still going to the symphony. Okay, so I'm gonna rewind just a little bit. So in here they have onion, carrot, and cabbage. I just have onion and cabbage. Let me see if I cook it first and then season. The first time I do a recipe, I always try to do it their way, and then after that, I'll do my own thing. All right, we're gonna cook it. The heat will kind of get it to kind of wilt down a little bit, get some of that moisture out of there, and then we'll season it. We got Sheila in the house. Oh, 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 Sheila. I love it when you come to class, Sheila. I'm a fool, y'all. Aw, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get our seasonings out. It's gonna cook for about 10 minutes. And I'll just stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. Cabbage is like spinach. It's one of those that with heat and a little bit of oil, the volume really like condenses down. So let's pause this. I'm gonna try and move some of the cabbage towards the bottom. You can see the onions are really starting to soften up. And let it do its thing, almost like a steam. We all like that sizzle sound. And I was thinking, you know, what can we do to use this up before it goes bad? And I was also thinking, like, I've been using cabbage like as a substitute for lettuce. So if I'm making a tostada or something, I'll use this to just get like a little bit more fiber and a little bit more fullness. Lettuce is great, but it's just a lot of water. Hello, Wham Sam. Thank you. All right, let me get my seasonings out. We're gonna need salt and pepper. I forgot already. Onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and parsley. Okay. Onion powder and garlic powder, these should be staples for you. And paprika and parsley. And now I have some. We got the paprika. Now this says sweet paprika. Is there a difference? I'm just used to paprika. Or some people say paprika. So about 5 more minutes and then we'll season it up. I'm excited. Veggies are a great way to get fullness and vitamins. I'm not a doctor. Y'all know I don't know. But if you can cook them in a way that you like them and you'll actually eat them, especially if you have, you know, picky kids or picky men, then you can cook for the family. Just taking some of the big chunks out. So you all can see it's really starting to soften down. So just cabbage and onion so far. All right, let me find that parsley. I know I have some. Well, I don't see any. I know I have the fresh one. All right, we'll figure it out. Okay, in the meantime, I think we're gonna move on to the eggs while this is cooking the last few minutes. Sabrina says, always take bag salads out of the storage bag and store them in airtight containers. It'll last for weeks. That is a great tip. Thank you for saying that. I didn't know that. Did anybody else know that? That's one of the things I love. Like when you're cooking, you've never become a master of your craft. You can always learn, you can always get better. I absolutely love that. All right, so let's move the cutting board. One more time. We have oregano, cilantro. All right. That's all right. We have the fresh one. I think this is looking good. I probably used it up and totally forgot. Hello, Lynn. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I got ahead of myself. All right, we're gonna get the eggs out in a minute. I think we're up to here. We're gonna season it well. So now that everything is soft, I'm on a medium-low heat. I'm gonna taste it plain. It probably just tastes like vegetables, but my mom says taste as you go. All right. So if you're trying to eat really clean, this could be like a great side dish, just some sauteed veggies. I want some seasoning on it though. All right, let's give this a try. Little onion, a little cabbage. Y'all already know. I think for the measurements, it has a half teaspoon of everything. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. I don't have to worry about salt. I do have to worry about sugar. So that was salt. And then I'm doing some fresh cracked pepper. Turn the temperature down. The texture was really good, but it needed seasoning. All right, so we've added some pepper. Let's do our onion powder. Oh, I need to turn on the stove, the oven. And some garlic powder. And then we'll give it another little taste. It's supposed to have dried parsley too. I can't find it. But I do have the fresh, so I will cut that up in just a moment. All right, so we have our seasonings in here. Let's stir it up. Oh yeah, absolutely. Y'all, we can all learn together. I don't know everything. Clearly. You know what? If I had the carrot in here, it would probably have a little bit of sweetness from the carrot. I skipped the carrots. You could probably do any vegetable, mushroom, whatever you have on hand. All right. Now let's give it a taste. Let's go ahead and always check to make sure it's empty. I emptied it, but all right. Let's try this again. A little onion, a little cabbage. Mmm, much better. Oh yeah. Gonna go in with a little bit more salt. Much better. Maybe a little bit more pepper too. Okay. So I'm gonna move this over to the side and let's get our eggs. So this is what we have. You all can see. Did I do the paprika? I don't think I did the paprika. Y'all. Oh my gosh. One more time. Let's add a little smoky paprika, a little sweet and smoky. I just kind of zone out, do my own thing. I think paprika is just like some type of dried pepper, but it's not a spicy pepper. All right. Got a little golden color. Let's I know. Thank you. Lisa, and Colt Jam, head to toe. I know. All right, let's taste again. Y'all. All right, little cabbage, little onion. Has a little warmth to it. I'm still gonna salt it a little bit more. I'm gonna turn it down. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. Now it has here like 5 or 6 eggs. I'll probably do 4 since I'm kind of doing a smaller portion. All right, let me just put the top on here. All right, so let's move this over to the side. I think we're done with the cooktop. Yeah. Let's get a bowl and we're gonna whisk up some eggs. All right. Got a bowl and I'm gonna use whole eggs. I know y'all are like, no, we didn't do the paprika. Hello, Phyllis's in the house. Hello, my dear. Good to see you. What are we making? I have no idea. Let's call it a cabbage pancake. And there was supposed to be parsley in there, dried parsley. I think I used it up. I got lots of other seasonings. Let me know if you think I should put something else in there. Okay, so let's go with, maybe we could do 5 eggs. That just seems like a lot. So we're making something. So we're going to get our eggs and then beat them up. I wish it was this relaxing when I was cooking. Oh crap, I got a shell. See, that's what I get for not focusing. Focus, Maggie. See what happens? See what happens when I try to be professional and look like I know what I'm doing? I got shells in here, y'all. Oh my gosh. I just need to do my own thing. I was trying to be all relaxed like her. One moment. Oh, hold up, y'all. Ah! That's what I get. I know. There's a little bitty shell in here. I was trying to crack and make it all romantic with these eggs and dadgummit. Okay, look, we just need to focus. I know, shells went in. This is not going well. Oh my God. In my mind, it's so romantic and simple, but I need to focus. All right, we got 5 eggs. I don't even know why y'all keep coming back here to watch this foolishness. Focus, Maggie. Okay. Oh, how embarrassing. Anyway, you have been warned. I told y'all I wasn't a professional. Hello, RN. Victoria says use the eggshell to take out the shell. So you scoop it out with the shell. I learned something else. It's all right. We can call it rustic. L-shape. Oh my God. Y'all, why? Okay, now we need to beat the eggs. That can't be difficult. All right. All right, so she's taking hers off the stove. All right, so we got, focus. We got our cabbage, and we're gonna put it in here with the eggs. Okay, one thing at a time. I get confused. I get overwhelmed. Hello, Star Goddess. All right, let's just whip up these eggs. We're gonna make sure our yolks are mixed up well. Then we're gonna put the cabbage in here. Why we don't put the eggs in here, because it's going in the oven, I don't know. And speaking of, okay, oven is preheating up. All right. Trying to bring you all that relaxing Friday night home cooked meal, and I'm already fooling about. All right, let's turn on the light. Turn on the lights. Okay, focus, Maggie. She's gonna scoop this out and put it in the eggs. Got that. Okay. She's using beautiful wooden spoons, so I'm gonna use a beautiful wooden spoon. Hello, Neek. I know, very interesting. Never heard of this before. Me either. I was just strolling through the interwebs like I do, and this recipe came up, and I was like, ooh, I have eggs, I have cabbage, I have onion. Let's try it. We don't know what's gonna happen. All right, so we have our cabbage, sans the carrots, sans the parsley. We're just gonna go with it. All right, so she's putting little spoonfuls in here. Look, I'm just scraping, okay? Look. I'm trying, y'all. Oh, crap. I got it. Cabbage on, hold up. I got cabbage on the iPad. All right, so we've got our cabbage and our egg in here. Hello, Star Goddess. All right, so we're just gonna mix it up. Now, if you saw on here, she added an optional, I think like tablespoon or something of flour. I'm gonna skip the flour to keep it low carb and gluten-free, but the flour, you know, will help it, I guess, be more of like a fluffy pie. So I probably should have done 4 eggs, but I'm looking at her texture and it looks about the same. We tasted the veggies before we put the egg in here. So this is what we have, almost like an unscrambled scramble. I don't know. All right, so she's gonna add the flour. I'm gonna skip the flour. A tablespoon. It's not that bad for a whole dish, but trying to focus, y'all. Yep, we got that all mixed up together. Then it's gonna go back in here. Got it all stirred up nice. Oh, we gotta put oil in the pan. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. We're going back in the skillet. Okay, I forgot that part. Hold up, y'all. Let's move the ingredients. Oh, this is too much. This is too much. It just seemed all soothing and romantic when I was watching it. All right, I forgot this part. So we have our eggs. Let's move that. I'm just going to wipe this out because we'll use the same skillet. I almost feel like, why waste? But Jurgen wants some fish inside. Gillis wants some steak inside. Y'all ain't never satisfied. I know we have some vegetable-tarian scholars, right? We got vegan scholars. I know Jurgen and Gillis are meatitarians. But every once in a while, somebody asked me a while back if I could do more vegetarian dishes. So whoever you are, tonight is for you. All right, so we just wiped this out in the sink. Let's get our cooktop back. Jeez. All right. And then, because I remember we're gonna cook it for a couple minutes on the bottom. All right. So let's just turn this back on to like medium low. The same skillet of course, Gillis wants ribs. Of course, you ain't never not hungry. All right, let's turn it down to medium low. Some more coconut oil for me. Recipe calls for olive oil. Okay, the oven is ready. So I know. All right, so we're just gonna let this heat up a little bit while I drain one more time. All right, so now I think we're going to put our mixture back into our skillet now that it's greased up. All right. All right, let's get all of that out. And let's move it to the edge. Fry for 2 minutes until the bottom is set. All right. So I'm gonna move this over to the edge and just kind of let it flatten. We wanna make sure we have a little bit of everything in each bite. My skillet is square, so we're having a square pancake. Excuse me, not a round one. All right, so let's see what happens. We'll give this 2 minutes, and then we're gonna put it in the oven and top it with a few good things, and then we're done. Gillis wants Jurgen sushi too. Y'all are so greedy, team greedy. Coco Rose says, the videos with calming music are never easy when someone is shouting at me. I know, I was watching it so peacefully earlier today. I think I was under the dryer, and I was like, oh, this will be so nice and relaxing. Jurgen's giving the thumbs up. Okay, so I've got it on medium low. I'm just gonna turn it up a little bit. Let me clean as we go, rinse this out. So I'm starting to see a little bit of bubbles. We're gonna let it continue to go. I'll put the spices away, and then we're gonna get out the toppings. So I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm gonna turn it up just one more click. You know, eggs will go from, Nika says, was flour used in the recipe? Yes, but I skipped it. So I'll go back so you all can see while we're letting our eggs cook. She did add some flour. So she put her veggie mix inside the eggs. So she's got it all mixed up. And this was 1 tablespoon of flour. I omitted that. You see, it says optional. So it was 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. So she's got it stirred up. So in there we have onion. She has onion, carrot, and cabbage with eggs. And now she's gonna put it in the skillet. So that's where we are. And then we're gonna put it in the oven. So she just says fry it for 2 minutes until the bottom is set. And then this is gonna go into the oven, and I can smell it bubbling already. Let me turn it down. So we are up to this step. So we smoothed it out. All right, fry for 2 minutes until the bottom is set. That's where we are right now. And then place in the oven at 400 just for 4 minutes, okay? So then we're gonna chop up our parsley. Hello, HB, and hello, the official. Okay, so it's been on here. It's been 2 minutes. Y'all can see the sides have started to solidify a little bit. So I would say the bottom is set. I'm gonna put this in the oven. 4 minutes is not long at all. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on. Isn't that it? Okay, focus, Maggie. That's not calming. So she has some fresh parsley that she's chopping. It says optional, but I want to do the parsley for the pop of green. Christina, I think this is like a cabbage pancake. We're going to figure it out together. She says, hi, beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. Jürgen says, the only things that have swam or run independently. Jürgen is not here for the vegetables. Okay, let's get the cutting board back. All right, because 4 minutes will go very quickly. We'll keep an eye on it in the oven. Thank you all for the hearts. So we're going to chop up some parsley. This is just going to be like a garnish. So I have some Italian parsley. One of these days I'll have a garden and I'll just go over to my garden and grab, you know, the real thing. Today is not that day. So I'm just going to twist off a bunch here and rinse it. I never know if these are already washed, but I don't trust it. So we're going to, God, it smells so grassy on its own, but let's rinse this off. All right. Keep an eye on there. I hate to like turn on the oven and empty it for 4 minutes. Sounds yummy? Let's see. So I'm thinking it's going to be like a quiche, but you know, great use of vegetables. Let's get our knife. We are going to, with the herbs, I just kind of make sure everyone can see, just kind of pinch them together, you know, like she's doing, and just kind of run your knife through them. And once you get like a rough chop, keep your fingers out of the way, and you could go back through it. I don't like the stems. Those are really grassy to me. Then we're going to run back through. This green is going to give us a nice garnish on top of the eggs. Something about parsley, I don't love it by itself, but with really savory foods, cheesy foods, creamy foods, eggy foods, it's nice as a garnish, pop of color, and the fresh herbs just really make things nice. All right, so we have, I wish y'all could smell, we have our fresh herbs chopped up. Lisa says, I guess the eggs have hopes of running. Oh, all right, let's see. So it's still in there, it's cooking. We got like 1 more minute. Hello, Just Jordan. And, oh, you need to make that cobbler. I need to make the cobbler too. All right, so let's see what she does. So she's chopped up the parsley. So we did that. Give y'all the relaxing. Man, she's a good chopper. Dang. Okay, mine's not that fine. Y'all will be all right. Oh, add manchego cheese. So I do have the cheese. Okay, focus, Maggie. So I did order, I need to take that out. So I did order this from Costco, some manchego cheese. This is approved for me. This is a sheep's milk cheese, so you can see here. So when I say I'm dairy free, I avoid cow dairy, okay? So some of y'all are like, it's still dairy. Look, I can have goat's milk, I can have sheep's milk. Something about the proteins in cow dairy I have to avoid. Hello, 813, and hello, Lisa. All right, let's take this out. So, and I'm just gonna shred the cheese directly on top. All right, so let's just move. And then it's just gonna go back in there to brown. All right, let's see how we're looking. Ooh, looks good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. So you all can see it's still sizzling a little bit. We've got our eggs nice and hot and set. So I'm just gonna put this here. Ooh, hot, 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 that hurt. Okay, let's open this up and I'm just gonna shred it. All right, so I'm just gonna open up. This actually comes off of a cheese wheel, as you can see. So manchego cheese, to me, it's like a great substitute for Parmesan. Where are the boys? The boys, They're not here. They live with their dad. They're 15 and 16, but they will be here this weekend. So maybe y'all get to see them on Sunday. So yeah, no boys tonight. I'm just cooking for me. But believe me, you will know. Whenever the boys are here, I try to put that in the title because y'all will see me making like regular food. Okay, so we have our cheese wheel, and I'm just going to shred directly on top. I don't mind the outside. If you don't like it, you can cut that off. All right, so I'm just gonna go directly over top here, and you can see how much does she do? I don't know, but we just want a nice layer of cheese. Again, this is a dry, salty cheese, kind of like a, oh God, this thing is heavy, y'all, and it's like a brick. The drier cheeses have less dairy in them too. So if you're trying to avoid whatever it is that our stomachs don't handle, like the Parmesans and the sharper cheddars are usually tolerated better. Plus it's big in my hand. Oh, y'all, I am not a Hulkatarian, okay? So we've got our manchego cheese on here. Y'all struggling. Oh, finish under the broiler for 1 minute. And then we put the parsley on. Okay, so let's put this back under the broiler just to melt the cheese for 1 minute. Then we'll clean up and get ready to cut into it. See what we have. All right, so we're just gonna, oh, y'all can't see. We're just gonna put this in. It's already started melting a little bit because it's in a hot pan. All right. So just 1 minute. Let's wipe all this up, and then we're going to top it with the parsley, and then we're going to take out a piece and enjoy, right? Hello, Cuban Angel. All right, everyone, let's clean up. So what would y'all call this? A quiche? A pancake? I don't know. That's how my channel got started, y'all. I just started recreating social media recipes that I like, because I like to eat. Clearly, it's a problem. And then I would post the finished product and people would say, "Did you make that?" Yes, I made that. Let's see, can we reuse this bag? Look, supplies are expensive. What was in here? The cabbage, yeah, okay. And so I just started going live to show you all how I made it. Lisa's laughing. Gillis says, I made the microwave almond cake. It's been a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, focus. See, this is what happens when I start burning stuff. Hold up. All right, it's melted. I'm gonna give it 1 more minute because I didn't do the broiler. What did you say? I made the microwave almond cake now twice and had it with cognac pineapple jarred chunks. That sounds so good. I eat it every day for dessert. I need to make another one. It's so good. I'm so glad you like it. Linda says it looks like they gave you a quarter of a whole wheel of cheese. Yes. So this is my manchego. So I use this for everything. Pizzas, omelets. This gives me my cheese without the cow dairy. All right. Let's just clean up. Let's go ahead and turn this off. All right. And how is it looking in there? We'll watch the end of the video and then we will plate ours, okay? And then you all can tell me how I did. Oh, I know Kevin Samuels has a new stream tonight, so I wanna, okay, let's take that down. All right. Oh, hold up, I went to the wrong video. All right, so we did that. So we did the pan fry for 2 minutes, and then we put it in the oven for 4 minutes just to cook the eggs. We chopped up the parsley. I've got that right here on the board. I just love that sound. So that's going to be the final garnish on the end. We're not going to put it in the oven with the parsley. So we topped it with manchego cheese. This says optional, but why not? She put more than I did. I'm feeling greedy. All right, so after it melts like that, let's take it out. Notice how she has it on a beautiful plate. And then she's gonna put parsley on top. And then we're gonna cut into it. And see if ours looks like that. Okay? Let's take this out. Okay, lady. Woo! All right, protect ourselves. Okay, this is looking good. So you all can see, let me not hold it too long. That's what hurt me last time. All right, so you all can see our cheese is melted. All right. Do I want to try and take it out and put it on a platter? Let's see if I can, so mine can look like hers. Oh, y'all, it smells so good. I don't know. It's the sharpness of the cheese. Let me just pause it here. It's the sharpness of the cheese with the egg. All right. Let me see if I can get this out. If it doesn't come out clean, we're just going to style it in the skillet. This is where you would want a really good nonstick. Mine is okay, but I needed something that could go in the oven. I don't know if I want to risk it, y'all. No. All right, for the photo, we're going to do this. I'll put it on a plate to serve. Music makes you laugh. All right. So let's do our parsley, give you all the nice garnish. Nice fresh parsley. I'm gonna get some pictures and then I'll cut into it, all right? So my parsley is not as fine as hers, but we got it done. All right, so you all can let me know what you think. I wish I had a better skillet. I'm gonna try and plate it, but just in case it falls apart, thank you all for the hearts. We're gonna get some good pictures, get close up. Kind of looks like a garlic toast. So when you all see this on my page, did you make that? Yes, I made that. All right, so take several from several angles and then oh yeah, that looks so good, y'all. I had the brightness down. I know it doesn't look the same on the screen. You'll see it on my page. All right, let's do a quick video. All right, so tonight we did the Essen Recipes cabbage and egg. This is red onion with cabbage. Then we have eggs, parsley, manchego cheese, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. Enjoy. Okay, we've got that. Let's cut into it. Let's see, will it release? Try and get it on a plate. I might be able to get it. Okay, y'all, hold up. Give it a second to kind of cool. Jurgen is here with his plate. Jurgen, the meatitarian, still wants some. Y'all are laughing. All right, let's see if we can get this out. Not bad. Hers looks perfect, but y'all will be all right. Look. All right. So I got it on a plate. All right. Forgive me, but I'm going to do one more picture on the plate because y'all know we eat with our eyes. It can be rustic, but I think it just looks better on the plate. And I'll just do the voiceover later. Don't y'all think so? All right. Okay, now let's cut it. Now I'm excited. All right, who's eating this? Jurgen has his plate. Who is eating this? Now, I feel like because it's square, hers was round. I feel like she cut hers into like diagonals. I feel like I should cut mine into squares because it's a square pizza. But what do you all think? Hello, Kaz, and hello, Javian. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Let's get a plate and wrap this up. All right. Looks incredible. I think so. Smells really yummy. If you meal prep, this could be something. You like square better? Okay, let's do square. I'll even do the pizza cutter. You could cook something like this on the weekend and then have, like 4 breakfasts ready to go. We got some nice crispy bits. Woo! If you like eggs. And of course you could put meat in here. I just wanted to make this since I had most of the ingredients. You could do whatever. All right, so let's see what the cross section looks like. Y'all can see. And I'm going to try and take an elegant bite for you and give you it looks like an egg cake. You want squares? Okay, Lady Liberty, we got a nice square piece. So let's see. Ooh. I probably would have added some mushroom. We've got onion. We've got cabbage. Let's taste it. It is very good. However, bacon. Sorry, I tried, y'all. I tried with the vegetarian. It's really, really good. It's light. I'm absolutely going to eat it. Some chicken sausage on the side, maybe some crumbled bacon on top. But honestly, the flavor is really good. But this is what it was supposed to look like. I think we pretty much nailed it. But yes, it's just, if you're vegetarian and all you want is something light, eggs and vegetables, absolutely. I would probably add mushroom to it and bacon. But it is yummy and giving me the kind of like omelet experience. Y'all, this is big. One moment. For the vegetarians, crumble up some sausage. Crumble up some bacon. You'll be good. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I wanted to give this a try. I'm going to pack it up. This will be great to heat up and eat. Mushroom would be good. Yes. Y'all were thinking bacon. Absolutely. It needs bacon or sausage. I've been using these chicken sausages, these Amy Lou chicken sausages. Really, really good. You could cut up some of those or whatever you have. But excellent base, high protein, low carb, square for the crispy corners. Oh my goodness. You like mine better? You don't like the egg cake? Y'all are silly. All right, I'm going to hop on over. I know the Kevin Samuels channel has a new stream tonight, so you all will see me in the chat. So I'm going to eat this up and give it a try. Just if you like meat, go ahead and put some with it. And I would double the seasonings because egg on its own, it's very neutral. It's a very light, it's excellent. The way the recipe is, I would probably double everything. The paprika, the salt, the pepper, the onion powder, the garlic powder, and add bacon. All right, good night. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate it. So Tomorrow, Saturday, we'll cook again. Maybe I'll make I got some other desserts. I got some brownies. I got some other desserts I want to try for you all. So it'll probably be a morning or afternoon stream. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's go ahead and dismiss TikTok. Thank you all so much. Instagram, good night. Thank you all so much for being here. I will see you all tomorrow. What am I cooking? I don't know yet. When am I cooking? Stay tuned. Good evening. Lisa's cobbler. Ooh, God, can I have that though? I'm trying. Y'all. Let's see. All right, bacon and sun-dried tomatoes. Good night, y'all.